VW, mileage 76,000. It's I don't know if it's a camper or whatever. Looks nice. Anyway, today it's here for time belt water pump transporter 2017. It is a camper, and yep, looks nice. Anyway, it's leaking, oil leak, which is leaking from crankshaft seal on the bottom. So I have to take this time belt out. So same time I will do timing belt, water pump and crankshaft seal as well. We'll show you step by step. We'll teach you something. Maybe I can't show everything, maybe I wouldn't explain everything, but you will learn something how to do. Of course, I need to put on the rim and take this tire off, because I have to take the wheel arch off, or maybe not, we'll see. I done it before, but I don't remember full details. But yeah, let's start. Okay, first thing, I will need to move this all around. I need to move this air filter to have a space, and then I will move this engine mounting, then to make extra space. I don't know if the timing belt done before or not, but we will find out. Okay, took it off. No, I don't think, well, looks like been done once, but when I can see the mark, but it looks old actually. Anyway, as you see, it's leaking. I need to sort it out. Everything good? All good? I've got a water pump. This is the water pump. And timing belt. So this is timing belt. This is tensioner, screws, 2 pulley, and this is timing cover. And let's see, I took most of the thing out. Now I need to take off the belt and pulley. Do you know this have a wet belt as well? When I open, we'll show you. So inside here there is a wet belt for oil pump. But anyway, This is leaking too much, and you see where is leaking? There is a gap, too much gap on here. Ah. There we have special tool. No paper anyway. This is, you can search on eBay. You need to lock this one, the camshaft, which is special tools. And here as well we have a special tool as well. You see this little dot, and we have one dot in a actual camshaft. Let me show you which one I'm talking about. So I'm talking about this one. You see there is only one pin to hold the pulley, which is here. See, it cannot go wrong. If you put it other side, it wouldn't go. You see, I hope you see, which is you don't see properly. Yeah, so this need to sit flat, and we have actually a hole. It goes to the plastic. It goes to the plastic, and it goes to here. Hope you understand. Not easy to show everything, but look, this is where it goes. Let me take it out. Difficult to show everything actually. Yeah, you see. Anyway, you know what I mean. And here you see you have only one place to put this pin, and then opposite there is a hole that goes to the inside the head. Need to make sure it's correct so both of them could go in. And now what I have to do, I have to open the screw, and I have to open this one as well, number 18, because at this pulley it need to move. Oh, that was hard to explain to me, but anyway, I will open this one first. You see, this is opened, and I need to open this one now. I just put a little dot here and here. No need to if this is fully in, because after this is going to move, so it will maybe doesn't come back same. So that's why it's, you just put it for nothing. And put one as well in here if you are not changing the plastic, you put there. But if you're changing the plastic, after this dot is of course when you put new thingy, when you put new cover, this dot of course it will come off. You see this? I have to open this. Okay, I don't need this anymore. What else I need? And yeah, I forget about pump. Wow, how a good teacher I am. Already forgetting things. Okay, I will tell you about the pump as well. Yeah, definitely it's been done once, made in Italy, Italiano. Let me take another one. Just for pump. You see the pump, actually this pump was already out, so this should go here, but yeah, it was already out. You see, this should go here opposite. Okay, this is locked, this one locked. As I mentioned, I opened this and I opened this. This need to be sitting properly, so it need to be locked. Okay, and this is need to move freely. And now I'm going to take this tool out because I need to open the screw. I need to open that screw so I will be able to change the thing, change this timing cover. And this is the water pump. I need to change it. Tensioner. This is the tensioner. You see, this is the sign, so when you turn to one side. I need to open this, but look, while actually making some noise. And this I have to open is number 13. I know on this video it will be hard for you to understand everything, but today I'm not in the mood actually to make a proper video. And if you want probably to understand properly, okay. I think I'm not sure if I open, but yeah, I'm going to change the water pump because now all water goes to everywhere. So I need to let the water goes down all. When I open this one, water goes quicker. I need to put something to catch the water. Anyway, I need to drop the jack so the water can go out all. And I'm going to clean the surface where it's like all around with the sanding paper. I prefer to change the water pump first, then after changing this timing cover, because if this timing cover is open and you open the water pump, water goes inside this engine. Now I want to change it so you don't care any water will not gonna come out. I cleaned it. Need to be cleaned nicely, not just okay. Do I use glue? Of course I use. If you want to use it, which is better than use nothing. Then if this gasket will get flat, then start leaking, I always use glue. You can use sanding paper or anything you have to clean it, and after I'm going to clean all around with brake cleaner. And you need to make sure that water stop comes out. If the water is still coming out and you use glue, you better not, because it doesn't do anything. So let me explain. This water, it's like a oily antifreeze. If this is going to still draining going out and you clean it, still oil water comes out, and you use glue, that place to this place, yeah, which is important, that glue will do nothing because it doesn't stick to the surface, doesn't stick to this to the cylinder. So make sure you clean all around. Phone doesn't focus. Okay, you clean all around. You clean it after with the brake cleaner with the little tissue, so when I put glue it will stick properly. I don't use a random glue, I use this one only, which is the best, and all glue around, and that's it. I prefer to use it. If you don't want to use it, it's no problem, but it's better. It will never ever leaking from the gasket side. So okay, it's only 3 screws. You're going to put all the way. And tied it with the hand fully, so this is no gap. And make sure it's when you put it with the hand, make sure it's totally connected, like whatever you call it, totally. It's, see, I mean, it's sitting on his place. You see, now I'm going to tie it, and then I can put the rest. Okay, water pump is done. I need those screws. If you ask me, do I change those stud? Me not, but if you want to change it, change it. And one of this bolt is one of them 13, one of them 15. So 15, the big one, 15 is for the tensioner, number 13 is for here. I have another one here, which is comes with this. Okay. I did use actually one time in my life. I opened this and I put new one, and I damaged it. So seriously, I don't know how this happened, but I did put properly. Then later when I put the tensioner when I was tidying, this comes out. I know definitely it was nothing to do with the stud, but the head was already damaged, so I needed to use this. And this one, you put any side, it's no problem. Okay, both side it's same. Yeah, so nothing, you put this other side, no problem. Okay, this is done. Now it's tensioner, and you see this tensioner sign saying this way. What's that mean? You need to turn this the same what they asking, and this it goes to the head. I will tell you where. You see this? It goes to there. Do not move. And the screw, as I said, the knot, it's number 15. You see what that sign mean? So for you to do this way, like this, like turn to that way what they asking. Okay, now I put the pulleys, this tensioner, everything. Yeah, going to put the jack down. It's not making any problem if you drop it fully, because you have actually a big engine mount in here holding the engine. So now I need to open the screw. So I'm going to open the screw. Okay, of course the engine will move a little bit, but this pulley, there is a pulley with the crankshaft, there is a pin, so this, it will come back to the same location. But because you have a tools as well on here, but in case of anything, if you are scared or anything, you can mark here to here as well, but you don't need to. Don't be a piece of cake, but this is just for you. Okay, yeah. Now you tell me, oh, this is not straight. Okay, then I'm going to open it now, which is, it's number 19. You see, you can open on a side or you can open in, so it's up to you. You see, when sometime I say use a glue, probably you thinking why, because this is the gasket, which is after a few, I don't know, few years start leaking, and this is actually not leaking from the seal, it was leaking from this place. If there would be any glue, it wouldn't be leaking. You see the bottom, of course there was a glue, yeah, but it was leaking actually from here, because this is holding the sump as well, so it was leaking from here exactly. If there was a glue, it definitely wouldn't leak. But anyway, this is the belt as well. and looks like been opened once before, this oil sump, because I can see glue around, like a fresh, I don't know if it's fresh or no, but it's been opened definitely once. But yeah, look, this is where it starts leaking. You see, all around you can feel it wanted to leak because there is no glue. If that would be glue, you put glue on top of this, it wouldn't be leaking. And as I mentioned for the pulley, you see the pulley have this angle, which is when you put back this one, you see you cannot put wrong because I have here. He told me that he changed the oil already, but I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to change it again. You see, the oil is still draining and I still need to clean it more. But look, I have to clean this corner a little bit more, and that's it. One more time with brake cleaner to make sure it's all dry, because oil don't like the glue, don't like silicone. So if not dry, if not clean properly, this is mean nothing. Like, you need to be proper clean, proper dry, so the oil can stick properly. See, I can still see little bit here, which is I need to clean it, but all the rest is fine. Oil is still, oopsie, oil still draining because that's what I want. Now I know that it cleaned and dry properly. I let this still goes out. And good things about this gasket, you don't need tools or anything, you just push and done. But of course I'm going to use this glue. This corner is very important. Okay, we need some grease as well for the gasket, where the gasket goes. Okay, if you're not using the glue, it's up to you, but 100% it will start leaking again. This corner is very important. So you push and done. Okay, that's it. But you make sure, as I mentioned, you put grease here, otherwise you're going to damage this. So now I'm going to put back all the screws, and yeah, I'm going to put back this and make sure when you put back this, It's 7:30 now, evening. I'm going home and I will leave it for tomorrow. So by tomorrow it will dry. What I mean, you should leave at least 2-3 hours after you're going to start the car. So of course, until you put back this timing belt, everything, it could be like 2-3 hours. Okay. And screws for the sump, it's longer, as you see. Screws for the timing, it's a shorter. So this short black one, it goes to here. See, and the long one goes to here. I've got the drive belt because the old drive belt, I can see it's already got bad because of the oil leak. I got this knot. You see this, the washer is way bigger, and if you change this washer it's not going to work. I will tell you why when I take the old one out. And I've got the oil filter as well. I'm waiting for the pulley. I ordered for tomorrow, and I ordered the screw as well. I've got the pulley. Beautiful. And I've got the screw as well, brand new. And sometimes the belt eating it as well. But anyway, here was not, the pulley will not stay as well properly because of the rust. Sometimes start shaking because here if it's rusty, rust is pushing it and then it's losing the balance. But look, beautiful. Anyway, I need to put back this, then need to change the screw, oil filter, put back. So step by step. But yeah, this is done. It's all done. Let's bring the pulley. You see what I was talking about? So the pulley have this. You cannot put wrong, only it goes in one way, okay? That's it. Going a little bit hard actually. Yeah, perfecto. Obrigado, cappuccino. Look. And this is where it goes here. And look. And this is going to here. So let me tell you. If you put, of course, this way it doesn't fit. This way, look. You can pulley come out. Let me explain like this. Look, because of this dot, it goes to exactly where's the hole. Let me bring the light. You see here? So it actually, it goes wrong if you put, look, it goes wrong like this, yeah? But the design of this tool, it doesn't let. But I don't know if this other pulleys around, it goes wrong. But anyway, you need to make sure this, it goes to here. So when you put this, yeah, it flats properly. I hope you understand. And now I will put it back. Yeah. And you see how it's matching. And when you put this, you should go. See? This stupid light. Yeah. No, now it doesn't move to anywhere. And don't think to say, hey, I'm going to tie this screw and this tool will going to hold it. You will going to break this plastic. It's not an old one. Old one had the metal one, but the new one they put plastic. So if you want to tie this screw and this is going to hold for you, no, you are wrong. You're going to break this plastic because it's not too strong to hold the crank for not turning. I will use some, not too much. If you asking me, did I torque it? Did I tie it? Yes, but not with the ratchet or something. So tied it with this big boy and that's it. If you don't have this, well, you have to probably somebody holding it for you from here, where is the flywheel side. Somebody need to hold it with the screwdriver, then you tie it, or you need to have a special tool to goes here to holding all four screw. Otherwise you're going to be damaging anyway. Well, good. I did mark one here and mark one there. In case sometime this would come out, something move, just for you to be sure. Okay. So I cannot put back the belt in here. I have to drop the car down. But before I'm dropping the van down, I'm going to change the screw, change the oil filter, and I will explain this. If you have a VW, you don't need to change this ever. I never changed this one. So you don't need to change this washer or something. You open, put back, that's it. If you're touching it, look at the bottom. The bottom is strange, is not a flat. With this big washer, you see, with this big washer, it's gonna be correct. But when you put copper washer, it start leaking. So please, if your screw is like this, do not change it. Okay? Because somebody already opened it. Somebody opened it, put copper, and look. When they put copper, we have a gap here. See? Even the more you tight, it's going to make no difference because that screw is designed different, yeah? I even use this white thingy, but it's not going to help because as I mentioned, see what's going to happen with this. Not going to work because the washer is bigger. Anyway, I let maybe drain more until I change the filter. Yeah, let it to. I know somebody changed it already, but because I told the customer I'm going to change it, so that's why. Otherwise, he changed it a week ago. He changed the oil. Oil all drained. Put it like this. You see, filter still cleaned, but when you tell the customer you're going to change, you better change. Cleaned it with brake cleaner. Too much grease. I couldn't take all the grease out. This engine is very happy now because the oil is fully drained, and again fresh oil, new filter. Amazing. I am spending a lot of brake cleaner actually. Every month it's easy 100 meter easy. Because look, something like this I don't like when it's oily. You should be clean, like where is the filter? Everything should be clean. I hate when I see oil in the engine. Don't use petrol, or I used to use petrol 10 years ago, I mean in my country, but the brake cleaner is amazing. It take all this oil out and it will dry quickly. See, need to clean it too, make sure all clean. Then after, to know if it's leaking or no, see, need to be all cleaned. All right, that's it. It will dry very quickly. Okay, my job is done in here. I will clean this oil as well later when I put back everything. So now I'm going to drop the van, so then I can put back the rest, the belt. You should always put something here, because in case if something drop, you're going to break the turbo straight away. Okay, this is done, this one done, this one done. You always need to make sure if this is all fine, you tied it, don't forget. And now time put back the belt. Okay, I know too many of people is there commenting. I had done once actually. Belt was like this. Fucking hell, like million, not million, why lying? A lot of comments. Oh, you put belt wrong. The car was taxi driver. Already he drive 85,000 miles and I already changed it, and people still commenting, oh, is this engine is fucked, or is this engine is... Look, doesn't say, yeah, it doesn't say which way to put. There is some cars is signing to the front. It tells you to put in a front, yeah? But this one is not. I am standing in this side, I can't read like this, okay? So I'm gonna put now like this. But then what about if I'm standing on other side? What? I would say, oh, I put wrong. So it doesn't matter which way you put. It doesn't mean, oh, I have to read the message. This is the correct way. Some belts, like a Vauxhall, some others, they signing to the front. They tell you to put this way. And this one, okay, but yeah. Anyway, this was just conversation. I need my another hand to put back this. Okay. There's a few things you need to know about this belt. Okay, when you put this and here on the top, you see from, we're talking about this side, yeah? This side, it need to be tight, like not too much loose. But this side, no problem, you see? This is loose because we have a tensioner in this side. So from here till there, we have something that they tidying. And from here till here, we have that screw because the pulley, it's moving this way. It's gonna tie this one as well. But on here, we don't have nothing to tie it. So it need to be quite tight. Not too much, but just to not have too much gap like this, okay? If you have a gap like this in here, the car will be misfire, you have problem. You have engine light, you have big problem. Little bit, yeah? Barely, not too much tight, okay? And that screw, as you see, if this gap, it's not in here, this gap is in the bottom, yeah, it's wrong. And I tell you why. If this gap is in the bottom, so means the pulley already turned and you have a space in here. So when you tie this one, this pulley wouldn't be turned because already he used his gap. So you need to make sure before you put in the belt, you need to make sure this gap. So you put the pulley all the way, different way to that. I hope you understand. You see? Just to be easy to understand, this gap need to be on the top when the belt is there. And I'll tell you why. Look, example, when I'm going to tie it, yeah. See, it's moving. So when I tie the tensioner, thank you. You need to double check that belt is sitting properly. All the teeth is there. As I mentioned, you see, this gap, it's no problem. But look, other thing to know, you see I mentioned this sign, yeah, it tells you to turn in that way, in a front, yeah. Example, let me put this tool not to hold this screw because I need to tie the screw. Okay, this is one thing. So the tensioner need to turn to this way, to the front, and this little thingy, you need to turn to here. See, we have a mark here. We have like a, what you call it, see? So this need to go all the way here to middle of this gap. Then you stop and you tight, and then you tie the screw. So when this goes into here and then you still holding it, then you tie it. And you don't need to tie this You don't need to tie this, and you don't need to tie this until end, because when we tie this tensioner, we need this pulley to go on other way to tie this gap, to use all the gap in here. I hope you understand. So the tool you put, you're not gonna do this because you know you cannot tie it. You're going to make your tool ready, spanner ready for here, which is number 15. I cut it before this one because of other things, but look, example, yeah, I put in here so I can put my spanner easy. This tool doesn't holding anything. Okay, I make my tool ready. This one, yeah. So this is loose. Okay, it's loose, need to be moved freely. And now I'm going to push this, and when I push, you see this gap, it will be strong, so the pulley will turn. And as I mentioned, this goes down, yeah, see, this way. I know I'm talking too much, but I want you to understand. So this goes down, you see, goes down, yeah. And now I'm bringing the tool here, so it doesn't matter which tool you use, you do your job. Okay, so look, we still have a gap because I still need to turn. You see, look at this gap, how it will be strong soon. You see, look, and when it's strong, you have to check this. Yeah, you have to check when it goes to the exactly middle, you stop from there. Oops. You stop from there, you're going to tie this number 15. So you have to hold this in one hand, yeah. You're not going to release your hand. If you release your hand, it goes back. So you're holding it like this, and same time you make sure this is on the middle of the gap, and you tie this number 15. So you're still holding your Allen key. That's what you hold this, you tie this, and that's how it should be. You see when I was mentioning here, see? So now I'm going to do it again because I left my phone there. This gap, as I see, it's on the middle, the mark is on the middle of the gap. I'm holding this and I'm tightening it. Okay. You need to make sure hold it, yeah. When you tightening this will go to opposite. So this thing you need to know, if I'm still pushing this down and I'm tightening this, because this is tightening in this way, as you know, and if I do this now, this tool with this screw, it's pushing this down, and then it goes to the different way. So in that position now, when I see strong, when I tie this one up, this one now, yeah, I have to hold it opposite way. I don't need to push it anymore to down. I have to hold it like this. So when I do this, yeah, I need to make sure this doesn't go down anymore. So the gap is still there. So I have to hold it opposite way. I have to hold it now to this way direction because I don't want the tensioner goes down more. You see this? Okay, so now it's done. If you ask me what's the torque, I don't know. This is for me, I'm old school. I don't care about the torque or anything. I feel it on my hand. I'm mechanic for over 25 years. Okay, this is, as you see, it's in the middle exactly. This one we turn as they asking. We still, you see, we still didn't tie this and we didn't tie this, but look, strong. We have little bit gap here, strong now, here strong. So what I do now, first thing, what you do, yeah, you need to be careful. First thing you tie this, yeah. First thing you tidying this, then after you tidying this. That's something you need to know. If it happened to me once, I tied this one, yeah, for me to don't have a gap, yeah, and then I tried to tie this, it broken actually. I break the thingy in the back. There is the one metal holding this two together, so the pulley can't be connected. I did break it actually, so that's why you need to be careful. Now I'm going to tie this number 18 after I will tie this. Okay, I tied this first, and then after I tied this, you see,
No, 0.3.
all tied, everything, make sure everything tied,
No,
and
4.3.
you take all this pin out.
Yeah.
This
No,
one
maybe
out,
zero.
and this one out too. That's it, all good. Put back the cover. It's all false screw. I'm going to put back this one, but I have to clean this properly here. Cleaned it already, and I try to spray. You see, this, it goes to here, exactly like that. Okay, if this dot not here, the pulley will not stay. It will stay, I mean, but it start maybe shaking. Not good. This one is done as well. I'm going to put belt. Put back belt. Let me see, show you. See, you need to know. Okay, going to drop the car down. When you use the seal that when I put on a screw is easy to tight. You see, all full with hand. And I'm gonna put the jack again now. This one is done. Now I'm going to put this one screw here and one is here, and this should go on top. This two is done too. Put back this, and now I'm going to put back this cover. Well, I need to wash it a little bit, clean it. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, if you forget this, car will not start, that's all. It's not big problem if the car is not start. Screw. Last screw and done. Where is it? What to use? What to use? What to use? Let's use this. Let's use this. Okay, everything is done. Need to put oil. Need to take the dipstick out. Okay. Need to put water. And then first thing I do always, clean here properly. Clean this one, clean the dipstick, clean this all nice. So first thing I will put oil. Then after I will put antifreeze. It looks like it's showing 6.4 liter or 7.4 liter. So I have to put first 6.4. Then I will check the dipstick. If need more, then it's it's 7.4. So let's find out. So today I will use Castrol, which is this is a VW's favorite oil. Castrol 530. I put 6.5, still short. So I will put 1 liter and done. It's correct, no? 6.5 I put. And 1 more liter, that will going to be 7.5. Because I know the van is always taking too much oil. So it's okay. Yeah, 7.5 liter. Beautiful. Castrol. Okay, oil is done. All the wires, everything back to normal. Now I'm going to put antifreeze. And of course, I do have antifreeze in a barrel, which is non-mix. It's better. I will put exactly 5 liter non-mix. Yeah. And then if needed anymore, I will put water, but I use, make sure when you buy 5 liter at least non-mix, so then if you need more you top up normal water. But if you're buying a mixed one, you have to put as much as the car needed. If the car need 10 liter, you need to put 10 liter. but this one is very strong, like non-mix. It's a strong. And beautiful color, actually. Very. See how strong. I should at least mix with another 5 liter. It's like a oil, but I like it. It's a proper antifreeze, not just color. I'm sure by putting 6-7 liter will be fine. Or yeah, you see, because the engine was not fully empty, so probably I don't even need to mix normal water. I put already 4 and it got full, but when I start, of course later when it's hot, it's going down. So what I do, I don't put back the top. I will start the van, let it run for half an hour, 1 hour, until the water gets hot, and then I switch off. Then the water is going down. If need to top up, I will top up more, which is, you see here where I'm showing here, minimum and maximum. So I put up to the second line, and then of course you need to tell the customer, or you, if you are changing for yourself, next day before you start the car, you check the water. I'm 100% sure it will go down. Or if you're starting it for 1 hour, you switched off, 2-3 hours later, check the water, it's down, because there will be air inside the engine, so the air will come up and the water go down. Now I'm going to start, which is everything done. I will start, let it run for 1 hour. I will check again, water leak, oil leak, everything fine, and then I will put back the wheel, and the car will be ready for tomorrow for the customer. So tomorrow morning, before the customer come back, I will check the water again. If needed, I top up. If don't need it, that's gonna be done. Because if it's sometime I give it to customer and I tell them, okay, next day check the water, they would tell me, oh, it's maybe leaking, it's maybe this. So they will make little bit problems sometimes. They said, why water go down? Maybe it's leaking. So I hope you understand what I mean. But what's the car mileage? I don't even know. Yeah, what is it? I don't remember actually. Yeah, 76,299. Nice. Somebody already done this pipe as well. EGR pipe. And they're writing service being done 73K. Yeah, before being fitted, exactly same timing belt as I used. The belt I used it, what was it? I don't remember. So this is the water pump. Yeah. Tensioner. Pulley, small pulley, another pulley, screw. I keep this one here, so when the customer come, I will show him. I let this two here because it's oily. I put back the tire. As I said, I will let it run for at least 1 hour till the engine is fully hot. Then I will switch it off and I will check for leaking, for anything, if something else need to clean. And then after, of course, next day the customer will come to collect. So by tomorrow I'm sure this water go down. If needed, I will top up. If don't need it, and that's gonna be last check. I will check the oil as well again tomorrow morning, but the car need to be straight level, and that's all. Thank you for watching, and sorry for not filming nicely actually, but I don't have phone holder, I don't have GoPro. I'm filming on the iPhone 13, so I would like to use other camera, but I'm alone. I'm working here alone. I don't have nobody, so same time I film, same time I work, so it's not easy. But I want to show you guys something, to learn something. So that's all I can do. I will be better probably later, but anyway, thank you. Temperature is okay. Water, it didn't go down, but it's hot, so it's good. It didn't go down anything. I still have 1 liter. I'm going to check to see if there is any leaks or anything. After that I will switch off, and that's it. Clean, nice, no leak. But I'm going to clean here before. This before was belt pushing this oil into here, so I'm going to clean it, make sure everything nice. I cleaned as much as I could. All done.